Hello everybody! Welcome in. Welcome in. That's the wrong number. Messages. Okay, so there's that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Oh, am I blurry again? I might be blurry again. Let me fix that. Camera, please, yellow. Configure. Is it doing that weird autofocus? It is. I don't know why my camera like resets itself every time. I don't think I need to zoom in any. Maybe a little bit. How goes it? Motsu, welcome back. I want you guys to see my stitch definition. Maybe here. There, I guess. There, I suppose. So we are continuing work on our blanket here. Did I skip a stitch here? What happened here? I think I did. No. Something happened. Let's look closely. Right here, yeah. Something's odd there. That's not right. So let's fix it. Oh, I didn't start the music. It's awfully quiet. I will start that. We have to go back. Because we always have to go back. I have a weirdness here and a weirdness here. So we're going to go back to this spot right here. Let's unravel a bit. Question to the people. Should I make my mascot a frog? Because I'm always unraveling the projects. Haha, crafter joke. Unraveling a crochet and a yarn with knitting. It's called frogging. That's why I say that. Okay, because you rip it. Rip out those stitches. That's all we do on this channel. Okay, let's find some music. Play something more peaceful today than I did last time. Got too crazy last time. I'm very ambient feeling right now. How is everyone? I need to move my pen. See how that's turning out better? It's kind of at the top of the screen or side of the screen here. Now, how did that happen? Just gonna pull that through, I suppose. Do do. So we're almost to the end of the row. So we will be back to the front side. Or it's, well, I don't know. I think we're to the point where no matter what side I'm working on, you can see how the stitches are coming together. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? We're almost to the weekend. The first weekend of the year. People like going ice fishing yet? Camping in the tundra? Looking forward to spring already? I haven't felt too bad about the weather recently. It is chilly, but I expect it to be chilly by this time of the year. So, it is what it is. I think I've done this incorrectly. I did. My child, some yellow. Yellow. Alrighty. It's looking alright. This seems really slow. He's all this slow. We'll give that one a chance. We'll give that a chance. Hello. Seems like it's fine. This song's also too slow. Wish it would tell me the beats per minute on these, and they don't. Let me see. Oompa? What is Oompa? There's a genre called comedy sneaky. Oh, that's funny. Let's go for that. I need to redo my layout. I keep saying that. I was hoping it'd be done by the new year, but here we are. Still using the old one. Maybe I'll work on it after the stream today so that it's, you know, it's Thursday, so we stream again next week. So if I start it today, maybe it'll be done by Monday when we stream again. Oh, that's weird. I don't know how that happened. We'll finish this blanket eventually, huh? Complicated stitch pattern. It's taking a long time. Each stitch has a cluster of 4 stitches. And it does make for a nice thick blanket. This blanket's going to be very warm. But oh boy. It is just eating up all this yarn. Back in the corner.
Where they sell your favorite pop, I'll be there till you show up. And if you don't, I'll die on the spot. Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I don't want to be calling
You ready? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. One more day closer to the weekend. The weekend.
As above, so below. I like to watch you closely. You're looking toward the stars for all the answers that you hold inside you. The cool moonlight takes us tonight. Let our souls collide. Fall into this moment with you when everything aligns. Come around the world with me. If only we could be so lucky. There is so much more that's out there for us to see. When we touch, spark ignites. Keep that flame blazing high. I trace your steps through my mind, traveling back in time. Bright moonlight takes us tonight. Let our souls collide. I slip into deep trance with you. The galaxy aligns. Come around the world with me. If only we could be so lucky. There is so much more that's out there for us to see. Come around the world with me. If only we could be so lucky. There is so much more that's out there for us to see.
Wonder if I'm gonna get to my center bowl anytime soon. Maybe.
Come
going good. Busy just digging out at work. Good luck. It was busy at work for me too. It's been a busy week. It's like, ugh, this week. Just tech issue after tech issue after tech issue. So they try to push out a bunch of updates before the end of the year, and it broke a bunch of stuff. So now I have to investigate this, roll back that, figure out who's affected, what changes need to be made, stuff like that. It's a full-time job in itself, and it's like I'm trying to do my actual like normal job. I don't mind helping with this, but geez, I'm not an IT person, so I don't know why they keep asking me to do things. But it's fine, you know. It's how it goes. I'm good. I have a snack. I haven't eaten it yet. They are takoyaki cheese puffs. Yum. Just a good one. I don't know where the camera is. There it is. Lots of seasoning on that one. To wipe off my hand. On my shirt, of course. We are this far in the blanket. Where's my... Here it is. 9.5 inch mark. You can't see it. I think I've got the camera zoomed in a little too far. Every time I look up, I'm not in frame. Let me look at it. There. You'll see this side. That's where I'm at. I saw Wicked yesterday. That's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Has anyone else seen that movie? It was out a bit later than I expected to be, so I missed my stream, but it was fun.
the night alone. 'Cause in your arms, I feel safe when I'm with you. Hold me tight, going overboard with you. Be my anchor, keep me true. Be my anchor, keep me true.
How did I do that? I've got 3 of those. I wonder if I can skip over it.
Be my anchor.
Because I don't want to unravel back that far.
Be my anchor.
Maybe I can just crochet over the extra one.
Be my anchor.
We'll see. If it mixes things up too much, we'll go back.
Be my anchor, keep me true. Be my anchor.
I don't think you can tell where the extra one is. As long as I very carefully return over it, shouldn't cause an issue. Getting there. this to the corner again. Oh, I didn't do the return on that one. I don't think. I don't think. You have fun plans this weekend, Reggie? Anything going on? Gosh, I'm going to play the song. I get it. It's got vocals, that's why. A 3 year too. I wonder why I did that. Ace! How are you? I can't see what I'm doing. Game C! Ace, 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 Ace! How are you? So good to see you. Good. Just working. Happy New Year. Hopefully work will end for you soon. Time will tell. Do you normally work overtime? Is it difficult to end your day on time? We're working on a blanket. Roger is lurking. Overtime at retail? Oh, do you do retail? I guess I don't really know what your job is. Yeah, they try not to do the overtime. Some days it's tough because people want to call off. We don't do a lot of overtime at my job either. Not that there's not enough work. There is. It's just that my position is overhead, and most companies want to minimize overhead costs. So we don't get overtime like some other departments do. Fuzz on me. Go away. I really don't want us going over 40, because that's a big no. Yeah. The big no. didn't do that over here? Looks like I did though. So what have you been up to, Ace? My work's been really busy recently, so I haven't caught any of your streams. You stream usually when I'm at work. Sometimes it's calm enough that I can lurk on you at least, but I haven't even opened Twitch while I was at work in like a couple months now. It's been really busy. What you getting up to over there? Frame. I'm having the blanket's getting to such a size that I have a hard time keeping it in frame. That's good. Besides college, work, mostly just trying to grow. Slowly but surely. I just joined the Twitch Black Guild, which has been nice, and I'm just brainstorming ideas. Ooh! Nice! That's awesome news. I hope you're able to find some more people to collaborate with there. Oh, hello. Hello, new follower. Art has also been therapeutic in the last few months. I was focusing on Pokemon. Nice. Feel free to share some of your artwork in the chat if you'd like to. I'm not forcing you to, but if you'd like to. But you're at work, so I don't know if you've got anything handy. I don't know if you got anything handy. What has Hemi been planning? In the works, the Hemi has been working crochet. I really need to finish this blanket. It is for somebody, so this project has a deadline. I've been crocheting this thing. It's like a mesh top, and that's fine and dandy. It's one of those things you layer on over clothes. It's just like sleeves. that's what this is. It's pretty cool. It's looks like this. This side is like all the colors lined up in a stripe. And this side is a little more variegated. I don't know why it turned out like that. But that's what that's doing. I am going to be working on some cute things for Valentine's Day that we're gonna sell at the markets. I want to make some heart-shaped coasters and some little bunny rabbits and stuff. You know, little love bunnies. Oh yeah, those are cute though. I like those. I had a list of things in my journal. This stuff here. These are items I want to make. Cows with hearts instead of spots. Red, pink, and white. Baby frogs. Little chubby bunnies. And maybe some roses if I can get that far. I think that would be cute. We'll see if I get there. Those are just ideas. You gotta put your ideas in the journal. Gotta document things. Yeah. I have a couple sweaters I want to make for myself. I'm excited about those. I have a top that I want to make for my mom. I'm excited about that. All kinds of stuff. Always projects, but before I do anything, I have to finish this. All that other stuff, timelines aren't as strict, except for maybe some of that Valentine's Day stuff. But this is like overdue. I gotta finish it ASAP. So we're just focusing on this right now. It's almost done. Oh, well, I don't know about almost. It's getting there. I would like it to be done already, but where we're at. It's a baby blanket, so it's not nearly big enough. Once we get this basket weave stitch to about 40 inches long, we're gonna put a border around the whole thing. The border is simple. The stitch isn't complicated on the border. But this basket weave stitch is just a lot of work. And we're just trying to get there. Remind me, the next time I do any project with this stitch in it, I need to give myself like quadruple the time that I think it'll take. Because this project has taken me a lot longer than I thought it would. I didn't realize the stitches were so slow going. Because each of these stitches are a cluster of 4 stitches. So it's just a lot. David Pie's on. Hello. Thank you, Ace. Get back to work, you. Hey, get back to work, you. I hope the rest of the day goes by quick for you. I saw a knit Ash cosplay costume from Evil Dead, complete with a knit shotgun. Whoa, that's cool. I saw a knit... Not knit. Was it knit? I think it was crochet. I saw a crochet... What What's that chick from Three Houses? Edelgard? I saw one of those. It's pretty cool. I can't imagine how warm it must feel to wear a cosplay that is crochet or knit. I just feel like that would be really warm. How you doing, David? Happy New Year. Got any fun weekend plans? Have you seen any more knit and crochet out in the wild? I'd love to hear about those things. I believe most movie chainmail costumes are crochet. Are they really? I thought they were chainmail, but the materials were lighter weight. Like plastic instead of metal. I didn't know they were crochet. Do I have an extra stitch here? I'm a little worried that I've got too much bulk over here. If that's true, I need to chainmail crochet myself something. A tunic, maybe. Chainmail shirt, just for me. Anyway, it doesn't look like it on the camera. Is there an extra stitch in here? The pattern doesn't look weird. Maybe once I get to here. See how it's like there's a floof. Here. We'll see. Excuse me. Many movie costumes and props are crochet because it's lighter on the actor, faster to fabricate, and reads similar at a distance. I need one of these. Let's Google it. Let's Google something. I want a chainmail tunic. Crochet chainmail tunic. Cool. Do they just use metallic thread? These all look like crochet to me. That's cool though. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. At a distance. I see what you're saying. So really, I could just make 2 panels and sew the top and like right at the sides and then leave it split open on the bottom half. Very cool. That might be on my to-do list. Yeah, I'm not showing my screen. Very cool. Just Googled it. Faux chainmail shirt. Hand knit. It's like a drop stitch or something. It's like a drop stitch. I like it. Great LARP accessory. Accessory! My music stopped. Fixing that. Okay. Back to this. Added a hand knit faux chainmail tunic to my to-do list. Question is, what color do I make it? I think a dark gray or a dark brown could be pretty cool. Gray makes sense, so that lends it to look more like chainmail. But really, you can make it whatever color you want it. Weta Workshop started by making chainmail out of PVC plastic. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I've seen those, but I hadn't seen the knit ones. They would slice thin PVC tubes. I've definitely seen that. In the olden days of cinema, it was essentially a heavy looped sweater. Henry V, and if I recall, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Ooh. It's really cool. I wonder if they did that in the theater too. On stage. If that's where that might have originated. To Camelot. Camelot. Do 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 do. Nowadays, Weta in a Chinese factory figured out how to injection mold chainmail? What? That is crazy. Makes that process much faster. Like, oh, you need some chainmail? Hold on, give me like an hour. I got you. I had a beverage. Injection mold. Science! Engineering! you have any projects that you're working on, David? Anything around your abode or an art or craft? Or maybe a book that you're reading? This one? I have to look at that. I'm not sure I put that in the right place. Oh, thank you. What's this? Oh, no, I ended up with 3 again. How did I do that? I picked up the wrong stitch there. It's a clip about the Monty Python Holy Grail knit costumes. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. I will have to check it out. Gotta grab that link so I can watch it later. Hello, thank you for the follow. Pat's up on back. I remember correctly. That's really cool. I didn't know that. And I've seen that movie many times, but I've never like thought about it. This here. Let me grab that link so I can look at that later. Copy. Let me give that to myself. It was knit. Oh yeah, look at that. Had the added effect of not making swishing noises on set whenever the actors moved. Exactly, and they can add in those noises as needed after the fact. Fairy Dust, hello, how are you? I'm good, how are you doing? We were just talking about how the chainmail in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was actually knit garments and not chainmail at all. Reportedly, they really stunk at the end of filming. Well, sure. Imagine how warm it was. With your head covered and your body covered, and it's summer. And you probably had to like hand wash those, and they probably didn't wash them as much as they needed to be washed. Oi, 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 oi. Oi. I think they were painted black, which would also add some stiffness, and dry brushed metallic. I doubt they were ever washed. Oh my god. I imagine most of the wardrobe from film smells a bit ripe by the end of the production. You're not wrong. You're not wrong! All those hot lights. I've dabbled a little bit in filmmaking. The lights are hot. It's like, ooh. It's not uncommon for you to hear stories in productions where people are like fainting because they're not drinking enough water and stuff. It's hot. People in those mocap suits running around. Look at our work here. Are we square? Are we even? I feel like we've curled a little, and I don't know how we did that. Is that just the nature of the stitch pattern? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 67, 69, 51, 57, 58, and then the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, we've dropped one. I have 57. Where did I drop it? Where did that happen? Where's shorter stitch? Where? At what point? Let's count. No, I've lost count again because I got too many, and it was recent, I think. But where? Sorry, I'm inspecting, trying to figure out how I'm a stitch short. And this is a complicated pattern, and it's really hard to tell. Where? Is it here? Here, one. No, I have 58 on that row. One. Damn, what the hell? I've dropped a stitch somewhere. I laid it flat and it's like, I wish you guys could see it. It's a little too big. But it's bowing a little bit. Here. There's my food. Don't look at that. So it's like, I don't know. I think it was recent. I think it was recent! I was on 2 movie sets. One was pretty low budget, the other was not. The bigger budget movie I was only allowed to wear my own shoes. Everything else was tailored. Oh, interesting. I don't know where I would have dropped it. It's really hard to count them from back here. I wonder if it's this. doesn't seem like it's dropped though. I hate this blanket, you guys. I hate it. I just want it to be done so bad. It's so complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I miscounted already. 1, 2, 3. Who's calling me right now? I'm literally busy. Go away! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 6. I think it was just here in the corner. I think it was recent. Hi Bradley, how are you? You came in just in time to see me have a crisis. Crisis! Bradley's been with me through every iteration of this blanket. And how much I wish it to be over. I want to go here. Mega kudos for determination though, because I would have not stuck with it as long as you have. I'm so determined. It needs to be complete. But oh boy, I'm never making this stitch as a baby blanket or any blanket ever again. Too complicated. Too complicated! Make it something much smaller. Or never again. I mean, that works. That also works. Was that it? Was it just the corner that got weird? Hard to tell because the blanket's getting big enough that it doesn't fit on my desk anymore. No, I still feel like I gotta pull it. See how when I pull it straight up top, it's creating this wobbly at the bottom? That tells me that it's not square. I'm so frustrated. So I can either unravel it until it sits flat again. like just one row at a time. I don't know how else to solve the problem. Yeah. We got a buckle. Yeah. Can't see it. Right here. Woo-saw! 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 This is where I need to make a frog emote. So I say it's time to frog, and everybody uses their emotes to try and cheer me up while I unravel my project. Oh, gosh. So Carly, you're gonna finish the blanket, but you have to switch the stitch. I kind of talked to her about that already, and she said there's no rush and she'd rather have it this way. That's what she told me. And I asked her that like right after Thanksgiving, though. Should have given her that option. It's just one stitch. It's just one stitch. I just gotta figure out where it is. I feel like I've never worked this hard on a blanket in my whole life. Just gonna throw that out there. I've made many baby blankets, and this one is so hard. Is this what threw me off over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not that. It's still 57 right there. Oh, don't put knots in your yarn though. Don't do that. Hope you don't have to frog a lot to find it. I usually work really hard to disguise the mistakes so I don't have to frog. Yeah. Disguising doesn't work on this particular stitch. This pattern is so like picky. As you can see, we've done this a time or 2 or 5 or 8. This is blanket number 8. Fairy dust. I have had to undo this a few times. And I still manage to make mistakes. Because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Doesn't matter how long you crochet for. it makes you feel better, I just finished a blanket 2 weeks ago that I started in June. Wonderful. Is that... Were you here before? I remember somebody told me something similar. It was a baby blanket that was like pixely. I don't remember if that was you. It was like for a boy and a girl. There's two of them. I might be thinking of someone else. But that does make me feel better. Mine isn't a baby blanket, but it's a mosaic blanket of a leopard. Mosaic! Wow. Oh, welcome! Thank you for the follow. I have not done mosaic crochet, but it looks really cool. That might have been it. Maybe. I actually wonder if it's this. I think we'll go back to that just in case it is. If this little, whatever this is, caused a drop in the next row. I'm gonna say that's what it is because it's looking much more flat now. That row's gone. Now what did I do? I don't know. Oh, that's what it is. It's this. It's that one. I had a... I don't know if you can see it. Normally you're supposed to have 2 posts, and then this one only had a single. So I put 2 stitches in it so that I would have 2 stitches to go into, but I don't think that worked. I didn't think it worked out, clearly. My floss is falling off my desk. Let's go to it. We Okay, right there. Is that it? Is it still wobbly? Like that. I think that was it. I shared a pic of it on your crafting channel. Ooh, let me look. I want to see. Ooh, I don't know how to spell. Discordo. Crafting. Ooh, look at this, you guys. Open in the browser so I can see it bigger. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. That looks like it took ages. Wow. You're like a dot matrix printer. That's really cool. Kudos, kudos. I see why that took you so long. I haven't done the Celtic weave stitch before. It looks pretty, but also looks like it makes a dense fabric. Well, it took 6 months. I feel like that's a long time. Yes, this is a lovely thick blanket. Every stitch is a cluster of 4 treble crochets. So, it's gonna be very warm. It's gonna be a very warm baby blanket. I think if I made this in a different stitch, it would be really drapey. Cause, fun fact, I'm gonna be sewing legs and a head to this thing so that when you fold it, it looks like a stuffed animal. So I think that this dense of a blanket is necessary to hold up the weight of the amigurumi pieces. And those are already done. I have them over here. I'll show you the head at least. Just the head. Very cute. He's gonna have hair, but I want to make sure I have enough yarn for the blanket before I start putting fringe on him. You know. He's really cute. Super cute. So he's got 4 legs, a tail, and a head, and all those parts are done. And surprisingly, I did those in like a week. It wasn't any issue. And then this blanket, the body part, I've been making it since September. I think I started the 2nd week of September with the amigurumi parts. And then by the end of that week, I was working on the blanket. And I've been working on it ever since because I have to keep unraveling it. Because it's difficult. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I just need it done already, though. I just need it to be done. ASAP. It's gonna be cute. This baby is never gonna understand the work that went into this blanket. I don't even think Mama will understand. But that's okay. They don't need to understand. They just need to be happy with it. And I need to move on before I go crazy. I just hope that every blanket that I work on after this is gonna feel like a piece of cake. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I have some other blankets to make that have been on my to make pile for like a decade. And I'm hoping that that's gonna feel really easy in comparison. It's a shell stitch on one of them. Like, it can't be that hard, right? But I think I might have trouble with the edges of that one too, because of the nature of a shell stitch. It's gonna be like a king-size blanket though. It's like, how am I gonna tell if it's turning out square? I don't even own a king bed. You just have to do it very carefully, I suppose. Count a lot. I might employ that technique where you count and then put a stitch marker and you know up to that point you're good, and then you do a couple rows and then you count them and then you move the marker. I think that might be the only way to manage that. I haven't done amigurumi. It's pretty, but I have no desire of attaching limbs and appendages. Joining Granny Square is the extent of sewing I plan to do. all good. There's many different craft out there for many different crafters and their abilities and their preferences. Me personally, I would love to learn how to do the color work, whether it's mosaic or whatever that other one is called, the other one, or like knit color work. I want to learn all the things. I don't know how to knit, but I would like to learn. What's that called? Tapestry crochet? I think is what it is. Mosaic and tapestry are not the same thing, but they're kind of like both very colorful, a lot of color changes, aka complicated. I would love how to learn to do them. Seems to be doing okay. What time is it? 6? We can go for a little bit longer. We can go a little bit longer. What is your aversion to sewing? I like to sew. I don't mind. I think you're talking of fairy dust, but I'll answer. I don't mind it. I find it just as relaxing as the rest of it. You know, when I'm not frogging a blanket for 2 months. I could do without that. I don't have an answer to that. It just doesn't appeal to me. The song just like abruptly ended. That was weird. feel like I made a frog emote a long time ago. Oh, you know what? I also have a frog emote that someone made for me. I bet I could use that. I wonder if they would give me permission. The daughter of a friend of mine drew me a frog picture a couple years ago. I bet I could use that as an emote. I better ask. Gotta ask permission first. Don't just take art. Request art. I have it as an emote in the Discord, which is why I don't have it as an emote on the channel, because the emotes on the channel extend to the Discord, so it'd be like a duplicate. Maybe I should just make one, because I like having it in the Discord. I'm just talking out loud now. I'm trying to currently teach myself to knit. That feels like a severe learning curve. I will get through it. I'm gonna do that too. Oh wait, I missed a bunch of messages. Hemi and I just talked about it the other night. I don't love it, but never mind a touch of sewing to finish something. Teach myself to knit. I knitted many years ago and it didn't bring me the same joy as crochet does. Crochet seems more forgiving. Yeah, I could see that. I also hate weaving in ends. I weave as I go because everything would end up in a burn pile if I had to weave them all at once. Do you crochet over your ends or do you weave them in? I've seen some videos of people like they just crochet over it, and I feel like, wouldn't that unravel after a while? I think maybe I'm old school and I always gotta weave in, like do the two directions, or I don't feel like it's secure. And also, I put knots in things. I know that that's taboo too, for whatever reason. I don't see what the big deal is, but some people are like, don't put knots in your ends. Well, I want to. And I'm going to. And it's not coming undone. Once it's on there, it's on there. I think there's just many different methods, and they're all just as cool. I think that is a testament to how forgiving crochet really is, because there's many ways to do things, and they still all work pretty well. They still all work pretty well. We went through the end of the playlist a second time. A second time. Speaking of Monty Python. Taunt you a second time. Both. I crochet. Oh wait, I read that. I crochet over them and then weave them in. I don't trust them not to come out only by crocheting over them. Yeah, I don't trust that either. I don't either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're at 58 again. That must have been it. So I think we undid like 4 rows. Maybe 3. We fixed it. I should put in a stitch marker. Because I know up to this point our count is correct. And I shouldn't have to frog past this point. Like ever. Well, let me crochet a bit out of this corner. And then we'll put on some music. Because it's quiet. I don't like to stop on the corners because inevitably I make an error when I stop on the corner. Or the end, or however you want to say it. There are multiple ways to get the same result. I don't think I have seen any 2 people hold their hook and yarn the same way. Yeah, exactly. Crochet's pretty cool like that. Got like the knife grip or like the pencil grip. I tried the pencil grip. I'm like, this feels so awkward. Just because I was curious about it. It's very different for me. I couldn't get the hang of it. But I was curious. Crochet is pretty cool. I like it a lot. Don't split the yarn. These little stitch markers aren't my favorite. I feel like I split the yarn. I want to find some other ones and try those. Historically, I would use bobby pins, but I thought I'd give these little locking ones a try because they seem pretty popular. I might just go back to the bobby pins. Not sure where they are. I put them away. In a project bag somewhere, I'm sure. Somewhere in my mess here. Didn't I say I was going to change the music? I'm pretty sure I said that. I do have to cook dinner at some point. At some point. That is a thing I need to do. Does the edge look funny? I might have done the corner funny. I have a little bloop. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Hold on. Well, let's turn the music back on. Any music.
Walking down the avenue, holding take I meant for 2. I could eat it all myself, but then I wouldn't need your help. So meet me at the corner shop where they sell your favorite pop. I'll be there till you show up, and if you don't, I'll die on the just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I don't want to be calling you, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore.
I think the reason the locking ones are popular is because they're cheap. I got 150 of them for like $4 on Amazon. Those little ornery things abscond on a fairly regular basis too. And then I find them by stepping on them as I go to the restroom in the middle of the night. Whee! They have a mind of their own.
Hope is such an evil thing. Always keeps me wondering. Maybe you'll be here one day. Or maybe it's reason enough to stay.
I have a little Tic Tac container full of bobby pins that I've been carrying around for ages. I usually use those. And sometimes I put them in my hair also. Just depends. But usually they go in the yarn. If your container gets a little crack in it, you just buy more Tic Tacs, empty those out, and then you just get a new container. That looks better. Better. This little guy back on here. I like these. When I put a project down, I'll put one of these little locking guys on the loop that I left off on. I do like it for that. But, that's about it. I'm trying to appreciate them more. Truth be told, sometimes I open them too large and I end up just breaking them. I've broken a lot of them. Whoops. Why can't it be Friday? I wish it were Friday. And then I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow. I feel like I've been blah all week. Maybe the last couple weeks. Maybe the whole month. Now I think about it, I think it's been the whole month. I should have the new layout up next week. I've decided I'm going to work on it sometime this weekend. It's gonna be so good. So good. So good. think I split it. Hold it apart. There we go. Okay. That's what I was doing. We have to look. Are we still on the right track? Seems like it. Maybe. It still seems like it curves a little bit, but it doesn't buckle when I straighten it out. We should probably raid so that I can do that thing called dinner. Cause it's 6:30. I don't pull your stitches out, so use. Don't do that. Alright. There that is. Who should we raid? Do we have any friends on? Any friends? Akam is streaming over The Last of Us. He's been on a long time. 2.5 hours. Do you guys like horror games? I feel like that's a totally different vibe than what we're doing. Oh, cozy crochet steam. The Last of Us. Murder. That's a whiplash. Oh, but I haven't seen him for so long. Skies is also on? What's Skies doing? Is he doing something more chill? Oh, Mario 64? He's been on for 6 hours though. Is he gonna be on for a while? Murder on that blanket. I know, right? Who cares? Alright. Let's go say hi to Skies. Let's go say hi. Grab one of those messages from M-Swear. The red ones are for non-subs. The blue ones are for subs. What is his name? Skies 2K23. Skies 2K23TV. You have a lovely night, not M-Swear. 2K23TV. He deserves a good night. Skies 2K23TV. Okay. Let's go raid our friend Skies. Super Mario 64. Maker Studio! That's your jam! You gotta say hi at least. No, you don't have to. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for family, Graham, and Just Breathe, and Fairy Dust for the follows. I really appreciate that. Don't be antisocial. Come say hello to my friends. Skies and I have been friends for a while. Just go hi, and then that's it. So yeah, let us do the radio, and I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys on Monday. The next stream will be on Monday, 3:30 Central. Hopefully with the new layout, not this one. Alrighty, love your faces.